still sound like I have a cold, don't I?
You do, but that's all right.
Hey, April is National Humor Month, and one local comedian is making sure the Twin Cities are laughing.
Yeah, she is hosting a free comedy event, and here to give us the details, local comedian Brenda Elsiger. Good morning, Brenda.
Hi there.
I got to tell you, Brenda, we're talking funny, and now I feel I feel slightly humorous at the moment. But the business of comedy, I guess, is a business in some extent, and I never think of a humor conference. But you just got back from some type of national humor conference. What is that?
It's really hard to take you seriously.
I know. Those glasses are
in general,
freaking
or
me out.
just because of the moment?
No, just because of the moment.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, I just got back from the Association of Applied and Therapeutic Humor Conference.
Wow.
Yeah, held in Phoenix, where some of the leading researchers that are doing humor and using the study and research of humor in hospitals and education came and gathered, and they shared all their latest stuff. Dr. Michael Miller, Dr. Lee Burke, all these great names and research. It was really fun. And there's all different kinds. I mean, clowns were there. Lots of people who do clowning in hospitals, and teachers and ordinary people like me. I just happened to be in charge of the whole thing. I was the conference chair this year. So I worked on that, and I volunteered there for about a year. But we had 53 speakers over a 4-day period.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it was
a lot.
great. It was great.
You're in
Really
charge of
fun.
funny business.
Funny business, yes.
Okay, so you live in Eagan, and the comedy scene, would you say, in the Twin Cities is thriving? Is it?
Oh,
Where are we at here?
I would say, yeah, there's really good local comedy. There's no doubt about it. We've got some great comedy places at the Mall of America and downtown and in Lilydale. We've got great comedy places, and we've got good comedians all over the place. I don't do that as much. I'm more of a national speaker, and I do comedy with it. And I write books that are funny about hard things. So my latest book that I wrote is called Your Glasses Are on Top of Your Head. And I'm here because I'm going to be promoting it at Barnes & Noble on April 23rd. So it's about aging and using humor. And prior to that...
You need a lot of humor during the aging process.
Yes, we do, don't we?
If you don't have humor,
You don't know
not
about it
enjoy
yet. You have no idea about it, but wait, just wait.
See, I'm using it right there.
Well, as you mentioned, glasses on top of your head, it's about life, longevity, and laughter. I like my glasses.
Oh, they are funny.
I can barely see.
I know, I'm sure that's true.
That's all right.
Here, try these. These might be better.
These are a little
Let's
better?
see, try them
So,
out.
but when you write, this is far from your first book.
Yes.
You are an experienced author. When you write, there's a fine line between passing along information in amusing anecdotes and just being able to be funny at the same time. Where do you find that balance? Because, I mean, you write to entertain, but there's a message within all this.
That is for sure. Well, I guess I'm just really an honest person,
Yeah.
and I just think we should just face it and hit whatever the crisis is, hit it head on. And I think I grew up in a naturally funny family. My dad was very funny, and if there's some humor to be in a crisis, and I think it's appropriate. I think it's mostly appropriate.
Timing. It all comes down to timing. What do you think when it comes to timing?
It's hard to look at. Yeah, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry at times, but yeah, timing is crucial to get through things using humor. Definitely.
All right, let's talk about this event you have coming up in Roseville. What can people do? Can they be involved in this?
Well, it's at the Barnes & Noble in Roseville on April 23rd at 2 o'clock. And I'm just going to talk about this book and some of the stories in it. And this actually came out of a project I did for the Association of Applied and Therapeutic Humor. I actually just became a CHP, a Certified Humor Professional.
Really?
Yes.
I like that. You get a little certificate.
I did. I got a certificate.
awesome.
I got a little pin.
Big red nose and maybe
I didn't get a red
some
nose,
silly glasses?
but yeah, I could. I could definitely have that. But yeah, it's a 3-year program. We take it seriously, and we learn about the research behind humor.
That's what it says. Humor's a serious business.
Serious
when
business.
it comes to that. I'm going to jump around a little bit here because you mentioned that you're just an honest person. And I think there's a humor disconnect. People we'll laugh at a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But the stuff that touches us, as you said, that makes you cry a little, is when someone turns an unflinching and honest eye at any situation.
Yeah.
That continues to be what you do well.
Yeah, humor often comes from time and tragedy. I mean, tragedy and time makes for good humor sometimes. I mean, there's certain things I still really wouldn't joke about, and I'm a cancer survivor, and it probably took a year before I could joke about having cancer. My other 4 books have to do with having colon cancer, and that became my mission in just educating people on getting colonoscopies. So every chance I have, I'm out there telling people, go get your colonoscopy if you're age 50 or more, just go treat yourself. And it kind of landed into, well, I'm getting older, and I decided that a lot of my friends are a lot older than me, and they're starting to change a little bit. And I wanted to see how humor really affected them. And as I watched them, I thought they were aging pretty hilariously, but at times it wasn't so hilarious.
Yeah.
So I had a focus group of women at my house, 50s, 60s, and 70s, and we talked about aging at great length before I came out with that book.
Well, very good. Brenda Elsinger, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Brenda.
And Brenda will be at the Barnes & Noble, as we mentioned, is at the Harmar Mall in Roseville next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, April 23rd. The free event starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and for more information, check out Brenda's website at livingandlaughing.com. livingandlaughing.com. Brenda, thanks so much.
Brenda,
Thank
thanks for
you.
being here.
Do we get to
Love the
keep these?
glasses. Those are so you.
Are they?
They really
Hi
are.
there.
The
The
Fox
Buzz
9
returns.
Buzz. In just a minute. Stay with us.